What's going on, everybody? Welcome to your daily astrology horoscope for Thursday, June 8th, 2023. Astrologer Brian Scarborough here, Fixed Air Moon, keeping the collective fixed on astrology. Appreciate you all. Hope everybody's having a great week so far. Let's take a look at this Thursday. We are going to see quite a bit go on today, with every day in the skies above us. Venus is making that exact square to the nodes. It's also the dispositor of the North Node and starting to square Jupiter as well. So that's another factor. And we just had Jupiter North Node meet. So there's a big value check. A lot of this is too like a check on making sure that, gosh, if you want to nurture something into existence, if you want to own something, manifest something, have something, I think you really got to feel like it's something you want to create. It's something that makes you happy, something that makes you feel good, something that lights you up, something you really want, right? So it's a big value check on what you really want. And I think that's where a lot of this is conflicting, especially with the moon in Aquarius. It's making squares over to Uranus and Mercury today. So it's very heady. It's Gemini season. We do get the moon and sun in trine. So I think that it makes some of the mental process feel good, but it is heady because maybe it's the understanding of so many values or what's getting, expanded or grown or nurtured in life right now. And a lot of it too, I think with Venus here, a lot of it's about self-confidence. Just the confidence to know your value and to create life based on that. To know you're worth it. If you want to go build something, create something, innovate, do something wild. Because this moon in Aquarius with the square to Uranus and Taurus and Mercury, it can bring some erraticism, like from an individual point of view, where you're just feeling like you got to do something a little bit different. You got to switch something up. It could bring something from another, maybe a conversation or something that somebody else does around you that is erratic and like, whoa, what was that? Shocking. So there's like a shock factor, of course, but it kind of makes us think today. And I think it makes us think about ourselves and if we're happy, if we feel that there's quality to maybe what the lightning bolt throws into our lap, or the lightning bolt that we're throwing around too. Like, did we like throwing the lightning bolt? Did we want to throw it again? Did it feel good? Like, a lot of it comes back to the feeling. And then it's like, is it a feeling of empowerment? Is it making you feel stronger and expressive and happy? And do you love things right now? Like, it's almost like we got to check on things deeply, and whether they're relationships too with people in our lives. It's like love becomes a big expression. Showing love because you value another person, right? And because you value yourself, like being shown love too. So definitely like looking for that balance point in a weird time, but I would say collectively it's big time to make sure that I guess the individual is actually happy, and then to express and create and show that feeling of happiness, of abundance, of confidence. Maybe that's, part of the shocking thing that happens is maybe somebody shows up with something great in your life and it shocks you and it's like, whoa, I wasn't expecting that. There's potential that it can go the other way. Somebody could show up with something that, completely disregards you and, feels like it's dimming your light. And I think that that's an important thing to recognize too in life right now and be like, wow, that doesn't make me feel good. Why does that not make me feel good? Why do I feel like I need that from them? Why don't I already have that feeling by myself? So there's a little bit of like individuated nature that we learn about ourselves always through maybe relations with others, situations. Do they feel good? Is there love backing it? And I feel like too, this is also square to the South Node. Pluto's still square the nodes. That one's actually hasn't hit exact, right? So we're still like in the build up to this long drawn out Pluto square the nodes, but it's as tight as it's been in a long time. Very interesting. A lot of pressure is on Leo, and a lot of pressure is on Taurus. And yes, we have, Aquarius working right now, and it's Gemini season, but I really do feel like the pressure is on the Leo Taurus, especially with like our two personal planets of Mars and Venus in Leo. A lot of this is about really creating abundance through your happiness, your joy, and the expression of self, the potency that when you're happy you give off, right? And I think that's the other side too, is there's a coldness to life right now too, and it's like both frequencies are so powerful. The one of lack, or the one of coldness or discontent, is a powerful one right now too. So it's very important, I think, to choose, you know, lighter, stuff for yourself to kind of look for and believe in and strive for. Deal with things. I mean, I don't think you can bypass a lot of this stuff right now. Like, life's crazy right now. It's crazy because it's trying to make a big initiation towards your own happiness. If you're already happy, you might be just cruising along a little bit here and innovating new ways to make things even better for yourself. To, really water that garden of self-creative potential. And I feel like the mind's going to work hard today. It's feeling like it has to do a lot to make whether it's value show up in life, or if it's just like, how do I plan something out to get the seeds to grow the way I want it to grow, But I feel like there is satisfaction to that too, because it kind of gets you really thinking emotionally and being like, yeah, I'm feeling like this. Like, I have a belief, an ideal. This is like gonna be something down the road. I know it. I just have to throw it out there into the universe and see if it sticks. So I feel like there's an interesting approach to things that make us feel good, and our own self-thought about that, and our own qualities that might innovate that blast off into expanded values. And where we put our passion, and where we put this, really powerful force of energy in our life. Yeah, it's important. Important stuff. Some people might feel real disconnected today. They might feel a little outcasted, kind of just wanting to deal with things by themselves. There could be a lot of pressure on people to figure things out for themselves right now. Maybe not expect some kind of a savior, and just handle business for themselves. And I think that that's part of like an individuated process that could go on today. And then there's another side that could, I think, really desire connection with others, and romance with others, or sharing laughs. And if you got that, live it up and enjoy these moments. And if you don't, I think it's really like a checkpoint on not feeling like that is outside of you. It's being able to really be in your own space, away from other energy, and really connect yourself to yourself. I think that's important today too. And Mercury is really sextiling over to Neptune. Is going to be within almost a degree. It's almost to a 1 degree orb. So tomorrow we're going to get that exact sextile. And that's pretty dreamy mentally. I think we want to imagine, we want to get ideals for our future. The moon's in Aquarius. It's squaring Uranus. I think we want to kind of experiment and look ahead a little bit. But again, it's like, are we going to worry and stress ourselves out over the future? Or are we going to kind of pump ourselves up and be like, the future's bright because I believe it is, right? And that's every day, no matter how or what is going on now. Like, what are we going to create? What are we going to make it? What's the future for me? I believe it's going to be great. So, I think we can be stirring up a lot of things. I think there's tons of valuable insight at every moment right now to grab from, to make a change, to make a move. it's just the willingness to change if you need to. It's just the willingness to want to pivot in life. It's the willingness to believe in better, to believe in yourself more, to believe in the people who believe in you, right? That too. That's kind of the balance point here too. Like we can't just be so self-focused that we're not acknowledging others and the people that we do love and care about in our life, that we want to they want to feel good too. They want some appreciation and some love thrown their way. So that's part of life too. So I think those are some things that can be activated today. And worry doesn't fix problems today. It doesn't even fix problems in the future. It just really takes away your happiness in the moment and today. So try not to stress too much about the future, but when it comes to like visualizing a future that you want, this is pretty cool stuff, and it's really internalized that I can create this for myself, or I can make the right connections to where people are building in the same direction as me and we can build together. But knowing that whether somebody matches that frequency or not at this moment, that you're still going to get there. I think that's one of the most important messages for these times. All right, what we got for these cards? These cards, what do we got? The Knight of Swords. Maybe some information does come in quick. Maybe you feel like you become a really powerful savior agent in your life today, and all of a sudden something really unique pops up and you act real quick on it. Or information presents itself and you have no choice but to act quick. But I think we act quick with valor and confidence and strength, and that's very positive. Five of Cups in reverse. Yeah, sorrow, feeling just down and out, like a sad little fishy. Need a hug. We don't want to feel too down and out. It's actually a little mermaid, right? Holding her tail. Couldn't really see when it was upside down. Really turning sadness around, because it's good to feel sad. We can't, we're all good. Emotions are a thing, and we're going to, react as a certain way based on how we feel. But I think being able to turn things around and look at bright sides and look into a future and visualize positive, outcomes from situations is crucial right now. And can really bring a lot of strength to our mentality, which can really be a game changer. And the Six of Wands in reverse. I mean, I don't know. It's just not a competition. I don't feel like everything has to be about a winning or a losing. It's more about a vision. It's more about putting your power somewhere and not feeling like you lack the power to take a big win in your life. Or that the future can't be a win, or that tomorrow can't be a win, or that today has to be a win. Like, sometimes that's just what it is. Win some, lose some. And I think the more caught up we get that there could be a losing situation or what feels like one, and we let that drag us down too much, then that's a point of, I think, growth, of self-reliance and confidence, to know that we learn the most from the L's, and you can't really win consistently in life without learning from the big losses. So I love you all very much. I hope you have a beautiful Thursday, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Much love. Peace.